This is the Priestcast. I'm Father Adam Ahern. Father Michael Kuchar, how are you?
Father Ahern, I am doing delightfully well, thank you. I really am. It was a great day today. This morning and into the afternoon, we had the family day of vocations. We had 6 religious orders, plus the Secular Institute of St. Francis de Sales, plus the College Seminary Bishop Simon Bruté, all represented there with their folks, and it really was fun. We had a lot of very nice families with kids running around and doing all sorts of things. So it was a neat thing. It's just an opportunity really for young kids to, and really kids of all ages, to interact with different religious, and so some of them like have games, and some of them just kind of have arts and crafts, and some just have stories, and it's all kind of stuff. So it's a variety, and it's just a lot of fun. So had a great day talking with the religious folks themselves, and also these beautiful families, Father Ahern, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, good. I couldn't hear you. Anyway, I thought maybe awesome. I lost you. So, anyways, then we had the high school boys were able to have a meal with myself and the seminarians and some of the religious that were there. And you know what one of them said? And it was very nice.
I wasn't there, so I don't know.
Well, sometimes you're privy to these things. Anyways, the seminarian Antonio, who comes from the best parish in the entire archdiocese, St. Joseph Shelbyville. That's the answer. But anyways,
or it could be.
Or well, you're right. St. Vincent is tied. But anyways, he said, pay attention to the places of peace in your life as you are discerning. And he kind of shared that one of the places of great peace that he experienced in his discernment was the Adoration Chapel, and that our Lord really kind of spoke to him there, but gave him a peace that he had never had before. And then he talked about another place or two where he's experienced that peace and how that confirmed his vocation. And I thought, boy, that's really nice. But it's not just peace. It's also the other piece of what he said, which is, where is the cross for you that God wants? St. Ignatius of Loyola, one of his principles of discernment is, if you got a fork in the road and 2 ways are there, he says, pick the one that's the bigger cross for you. And so I thought, that was really good advice, but everybody kind of shared their story and some thoughts and so forth. And so anyway, very nice time.
Right. I'm glad to hear it.
How about you, Father Ahern?
It's been a quiet morning. Not too much going on here in Jeffersonville. Just getting ready for the evening vigil mass and things like that. It's been pleasant. Very nice.
Mother Olga told me something that made me very happy. Mother Olga said that she's nearby you.
She is down here in Sillersburg.
She is excellent.
She is.
She said
she's a gift to our diocese.
So I knew that it was the 800th anniversary special year of St. Francis of Assisi, as Pope Leo just recently announced. What I did not know was that means that his tomb will be uncovered throughout this year.
Oh, wow. Nice.
So I've never been there. But I'm going. I already have plans in March to go to Rome for a week, and to visit the seminarian from my parish there, and going with a few other folks, and just going to be a nice time. But we're going to go to Assisi, and I thought, wow, on the 800th anniversary year, I'll be able to pray there, and his tomb is going to be undone. I mean, that's pretty special.
Wait, you have a seminarian who's studying in Rome?
He will be studying in Rome. Antonio has so many credits that he came into college seminary with that he was able to knock a semester off without any difficulty. And so he's going to be studying in Rome, living at the Irish College. Isn't that nice?
That is cool.
Yeah. He's very excited.
That's through Marian?
No, it's through St. John Vianney College Seminary, because they have a program there that opens the door for this kind of thing.
Oh, that's nice.
So there are other college seminaries, Bishop Bruté being one of them, that kind of are able to plug into it also.
Yeah, neat.
Isn't that cool?
It is really cool. It's cool that they're sharing this type of things.
Let's discuss a little miracle of St. John Vianney.
I love discussing miracles.
Do you like to? Well, I'll just tell you that I really enjoy praying in the cemetery.
I do too. In the past, I didn't do it this year, but in the past, I usually do in November. I think it's in November. I'll do sunrise masses in the cemetery, in our parish cemetery. So we'll go out there and it's all dark, and we begin mass, and then by the time mass is done, the sun has come up, and it's really pretty cool.
Yes. We do the same, and I'm blessed that right outside my rectory is a cemetery.
Yeah,
and so I like to go pray the rosary through there, and it's a very, very peaceful experience. That was also a favorite practice of St. John Vianney. Mm-hmm. He and also I might note as a side note, St. Philip Neri loved to pray in the catacombs, loved to pray amongst the deceased friends and so forth, and ancestors that he had in Rome. So he'd be kind of pursuing those in the middle of the night. But anyway, St. John Vianney loved to pray in the cemetery. And we've talked much about Msgr Balley, although we haven't mentioned it for a while. But his big mentor and pastor, and the one without whom he never would have got ordained. So Vianney liked to go to his tomb and pray there with Msgr Balley. And the story goes that he was at that grave one day, and he was kind of going through a difficult time, and he's feeling very much like he's not good enough, not capable enough to really restore this place to order and holiness, you know. Mm-hmm. And so he goes and he kneels at the grave of Msgr Balley, but he received at that moment, he said, an intense clarity in his soul. And essentially what he heard was, what your mind lacks, God's grace will supply.
Oh, wow.
And it was almost like he had a word. You know, it's almost like Msgr Balley, and very much possible that he was speaking right to his spiritual son, you know.
Yeah.
Basically saying, whatever you lack, don't worry about it, because God's grace will supply. But that message, so beautiful in this invitation of trust.
Yeah.
All this, and Vianney received this new resilience after that moment. And but it's just kind of one of those things of like, gosh, you never can. It's one of the corporal works of mercy or spiritual works of mercy to pray for the dead. And to do so in the cemetery has always been a very anointed thing. And it's a corporal work of mercy to bury the dead. But like, so in the eyes of the Lord, like, this is a really big deal. And you never know, like, one act of mercy, whether it's spiritual or corporal, you have no idea the fruits that are going to come from that. Like, right. Vianney received a newfound, like, resilience and strength and clarity from that moment. Because why? Because he was doing a spiritual work of mercy. Right. And like, you never know what God is going to do, the fruits that are going to come from this.
Absolutely. No, you're 100% correct. And just that profound message of what your mind lacks, grace will provide. And it's the promise God gives to all of us in regards to when he calls us to do something, when he calls us to be in a certain place doing a certain job, it's he always supplies what we need. He always gives us the grace and the needed whatever it is to accomplish his mission and accomplish his goals. Not our own, but his. And so, yeah, absolutely. That's
I'm
awesome.
thinking of what it must have felt like for him when he heard that, and it's like, because when somebody you really care for passes away, and all you want to do is like hear from them, like all
Yeah.
you want to do
Oh, yeah.
is be with them and hear from them, and go to them and listen, and here he's able to do that, and he receives back the voice of his pastor, and
Yeah.
and like that's pretty special. But anyway, Father Ahern, you have a cemetery there, don't you?
We do. It's not like concurrent with any of our parishes. It's at a separate location. But it is.
Are there priests buried there?
There is currently one priest buried there. And it's a I don't know, it's a relatively newer cemetery. It's only been around for 75 years. But but there's another cemetery between my two parishes that is actually owned by a different parish, the St. Anthony Cemetery, and there's quite a few priests buried there.
I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 priests buried at St. Joseph Cemetery.
Oh, nice.
And then there are 2 buried at St. Vincent.
Okay.
It's really beautiful to pray at their graves.
It is. It's always a profound thing to go and sit with your brother priests. Like I always really enjoy going down to like St. Meinrad Cemetery whenever I'm there. And visiting with some of the monks that I know that have passed away.
Yes.
And then
Archbishop Beekline.
Yep. And then my parents' home in Batesville, there's a number of priests buried at St. Anthony Cemetery, where I plan to be buried. So it's a pretty cool thing. It's always profound going and sitting with your brothers.
I prayed the Divine Mercy Chaplet with Father Paul maybe a week or 2 ago.
Oh, that's nice.
It was very nice.
Very cool.
Very good, Father Ahern. Well, blessings to you, St. John Vianney.
Pray for us.